What's going on, everybody? Friday here with Friday's Gear Reviews, and today we're going to be talking about a flashlight, but not just any flashlight. This is the CWF, or Charles Wiggins Flashlight Mini Arc. And this is one of those rare pieces of gear that doesn't just look good. It feels like it was designed specifically for people who live and breathe high-end EDC. Now, this one is designed by Charles Wiggins of Charles Wiggins Flashlight. And this bad boy strikes a perfect balance between craftsmanship, performance, and just straight up cool factor. The moment you pick this up, you know you're holding something special. Whether you've got the titanium version right here, the brass one, the copper, or more of the exotic materials like mokume and zircotai, it's obvious that no corners were cut. The machining is clean. The finishes are dialed in. This one is my favorite. This is the tumble titanium. I just like the machined raw look, but all the other finishes look great as well. It balances perfectly in hand. This thing is compact at just 3.6 inches long and only 0.74 in diameter, 0.74 inches in diameter. So let's go ahead here and let's do some size comparisons. So first off, we'll start with the $2 bill. Let's move this out of the way here. Start with the $2 bill. Slide this over here. Next, we're going to do the AAA battery here. Okay. We'll do the AA. Then we'll do the Sharpie here. We'll do the more budget option here on the light. Lastly, we'll do something that is in the competing class, and this is the DC0, which I have a video on that as well. Okay, so this thing screams quality. The titanium version is light without being flimsy. At about 2.1 ounces, you get the satisfying weight without dragging your pants down. Everything is tight and precise from the threads to the tail cap switch. The pocket clip is sturdy, well positioned, and matches the body finish really well. No weird hot spots, no annoying rattle. It's basically just what you wish every flashlight would be. Now, let's talk about performance. This isn't really a lumen monster, which is a good thing. The Nichia 219C emitter puts out around 520 lumens, but the beam quality is what really steals the show here. Let's get it going here. So let's go ahead and show the 520 lumens. So it's pretty, that's pretty dang bright, honestly, for what you're going to need. But the beam quality, like I said, it's got a decent size hotspot there. It's really, really nice. The tint on this one is warm and natural, usually 4,000 to 5,000 K. I think this one's right at 5,000 K, which is perfect for real world use. There's no harsh blue tones, just clean, usable light that makes everything look natural. Like I said, let's go here. It's a little bright. It's on the brighter side, but it looks great, and it's one of my favorites. This runs on a single 14500 battery. Let's go ahead and take the battery out. Look at that guy here. Okay. Usually vape cell or VAP cell, and that's usually the one I use. Now this specific one here, I think it came with the purple vape cell. I'm not 100% sure. This was a buddy of mine's, so I don't know which one came with it, but I had a bunch of these lying around that I use with this guy here. But the runtime is solid on these batteries thanks to thermal regulation. It's got a low voltage protection baked in, so you don't actually run your cell into the ground. Now here's where things even get better. The Quantum, and I hope I'm saying this right, Chimera driver. It's basically a flashlight nerd's wet dream. You get 10 user configurable groups to choose from, which you'll see them. I'll put them in the top right-hand screen here. I'll let you go ahead and pause and kind of read over what those groups are. So like I said, you get 10 usable groups to choose from, user configurable groups to choose from. Everything from basic, high and low modes to strobe, to moonlight, to memory, you name it, it's got it. And that really makes the light truly feel like it's yours. So there's a catch, right? As always, let's be honest, this is not cheap. The basic titanium models, let's go right here, hover around $500. And once you go into the exotic materials, you go 1,500 plus, depending on which one you get. So that's honestly if you can find one of the exotic ones, though, because Charles doesn't make a lot, and when they do drop, they actually sell out pretty dang quick. But it's the flashlight equivalent to a knife drop is the best way I explain it to people. So the other catch to it is there's no onboard charging. So like, I'll kind of give it, for instance, this guy here, this is what I mean. You just stand it onto or you take a little magnetic cap and it will charge while the battery is in here, because you can't take this one out. I think this one uses a pouch cell battery. This one, on the other hand, you have to take it out. I use a Nightcore charger. You set it on the charger and we'll charge it like that. You know, you put it actually in the charger. Then put the guy in. Okay. Get this to go. And she's backing good. So just something to note. The last one that is probably my biggest gripe about the light is there is no momentary, meaning that in order to get this light to turn on, you have to click the light. Now, once you click the light, you can give it half presses and roll through the modes, but in order to actually get it to start, you have to click it. Now, I'll kind of show you what I mean, and this is not going to be a comparison. I have a comparison coming, but on the Okluma, if I barely press it, it comes on, as opposed, and you can click it if you want, but if you just barely press, it comes on, which is what I prefer in my lights. But that's not a deal breaker. It's just something to note. It's probably my biggest gripe with it. But so overall, let's wrap this up. The CWF, or Charles Wiggins Flashlight Mini Arc, isn't just a flashlight. It's a piece of functional art. It nails every aspect of what high-end EDC lights should be. It's pocketable, powerful, beautifully made, endlessly customizable, and it's not for everyone, but if you appreciate craftsmanship and want something that genuinely stands out from the mass-produced crowd, this is a no-brainer. It's a grail light, and if you manage to get one, you'll honestly understand. That's all on CWF Mini Arc. I hope y'all enjoyed the review. Thanks for stopping by, and have a great day.